Let me start with a quiet question. Has anyone ever laughed when you spoke English? Not a friendly laugh, not a warm smile, but the kind of laugh that makes your chest feel heavy. The kind that stays with you long after the moment is over. If that has happened to you, this story is for you. And before anything else, I want to say one thing clearly. That moment was not your failure. I remember my moment very clearly. I wish I didn't. But I do. I was speaking English. Not confidently, but honestly. My sentence was not perfect, my accent was clear. And then it happened. Someone smiled, someone laughed, not loudly, just enough. Just enough to let me know they noticed my mistake. In that second, my face became hot. My heart dropped. I wanted to disappear. I wanted to go back in time and stay silent. And something broke inside me. Not my English, my courage. After that day, I stopped trying. I still studied English. I still watched videos. I still understood conversations. But I stopped speaking, because speaking felt dangerous. Every time I wanted to talk, my mind showed me that laugh. It said, "Remember what happened? Don't do this again. Stay quiet." And I listened, because pain teaches quickly. Many people think laughing at mistakes is small, but for a learner, it can be huge. Because when you are learning a language, you are not just learning words. You are exposing yourself, your voice, your identity, your effort. When someone laughs, it feels personal. It feels like rejection. And your brain remembers rejection very well. I want you to pause for a moment. If someone laughed at your English before, I want you to hear this. That moment does not define you. It does not measure your intelligence. It does not measure your future. It only shows that you were brave enough to speak. And bravery always comes first. Let me tell you something important that I learned much later. People laugh for many reasons. Sometimes they are insecure. Sometimes they feel superior. Sometimes they don't know how to help. Sometimes they are just immature. Their reaction is about them, not about your English. But when you are hurt, it is hard to see that. All you feel is shame. After that incident, I became very careful. Too careful. I started checking sentences in my head, again and again. I translated every word. I waited for the perfect sentence. And because perfection never came, I stayed silent. Silence felt safer, but silence also felt lonely. One evening, I asked myself a hard question. If I stop speaking English because of one laugh, who really loses? The person who laughed? No, me. My confidence, my future, my voice. That question stayed with me. And slowly, I realized something. If I wanted to heal, I needed to speak again. Not loudly, not confidently, just honestly. The first time I spoke again, I chose safety. I did not pretend to be fluent. I did not try to impress anyone. I said one simple sentence. I said, "Sorry, I'm still learning English." That sentence felt heavy and light at the same time. Heavy because it was honest. Light because it removed pressure. I didn't need to be perfect anymore. I was allowed to be a learner. And something interesting happened. Nobody laughed. Nobody attacked me. Some people nodded. Some people smiled kindly. And I realized something very important. Most people are not waiting to judge you. They are busy with their own lives. Fear makes us imagine enemies that don't exist. I want to give you some gentle sentences now, not as rules, as protection. If someone laughs again, you can say calmly, "I'm learning, please be patient." Pause. Or, "I know it's not perfect, but I'm trying." Pause. Or even, "That comment makes me uncomfortable." Pause. You don't need to explain more. You don't need to fight. Calm honesty is powerful. There is something else I want you to understand. Shame grows in silence, but shame becomes smaller when you speak about it. That laugh hurt because you kept it inside. So let me say it out loud for you. It hurts when people laugh. It hurts when effort is mocked. It hurts when you are vulnerable. Your pain is valid. If your voice became quiet after that moment, that does not mean you are weak. It means you are protecting yourself. But protection should be temporary, not permanent. Healing begins when you choose to speak again. Slowly, safely, on your own terms. I want you to imagine something now. Close your eyes for a second. Imagine that moment again, the laugh, the silence. Now imagine something different. Imagine someone kind was there. They looked at you and said, "You're doing great. Keep going. Your English is brave." Hold that image. Your brain learns from stories. Give it a kinder one. From today, I want you to make a small promise. Not a big promise, a small one. I will not let one moment decide my voice. Say it slowly. I will not let one moment decide my voice. Pause. Good. When you speak English again and fear returns, remember this. Courage is not loud. Courage is quiet consistency. One sentence today, one sentence tomorrow. That is how confidence is rebuilt. Before we end, I want to speak directly to you. If someone laughed at your English, you did not fail. You were brave in an unsafe moment. And bravery always deserves another chance. You deserve another chance. If this story felt like yours, write one sentence in the comments. Just one. What hurt me the most was, you don't need perfect English. Your honesty is enough. Stay with me if you want a space where your voice is safe, where mistakes are allowed, where we heal first and then speak. You are not done. You are just beginning again.